Hey, first of all, I'd like to thank you for getting ready to watch an episode of The Best Coach. Enjoy.
Big shout of Maurice, man, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for watching yet another episode of The Best Coach. This time I want to tell student athletes to make sure that your college curriculum at the collegiate level is something for sure that can transfer into something futuristic that will make you either financially wealthy, rich, comfortable, or in the position you want to be in. So, the entrepreneur world, I've noticed a lot of, young student athletes are doing a phenomenal job of creating their own business. So they play football, they have academia, and they usually have something else or more than something else that they use for a income builder. And they do a great job of networking, communicating with each other, communicating with others, and they create an establishment that is healthy for themselves, their family, and the future. And you can't deny that. And I run my office the same way. Allow the creativity to really be inside of the players. Who knows better for their own life than the person involved? But when you're young, you might want to stop and think about it. Say to yourself, if you're 17 right now, I'm 17, how do I want to live at 47 or 45? That's the person you should map out and mold yourself to be. To create financial wealth so that by the time you either get to that point or earlier, 38, 21 if need be, where you don't have to worry about finances. So when you're thinking right now, okay, we have engineering, we have technology, which is very high, right? Computer world. You might want to consider this. Or if you think that you can launch something that's next, I never want the wheels of creativity to ever stop going. So I would say to you right now, imagine yourself at 45. Close your eyes if you need to and create a picture. How do I want to be at 45? What can I do from a curriculum, academic standpoint to mold and put myself into a position to be super successful by the time I'm 45 and beyond? So think about it. Think about it. And maybe nobody helps young people with this, but please share this video if you can. If you have any nephews or nieces, let them know, please, before it's too late. Find a career that is successful down the line. They get on the computer and do some research and find out what you think or project is the highest market or the area of need. I understand the hospitals because of sickness. So, just think about it, that's all I'm asking. And if you can create yourself we use the word entrepreneur, a self-created career, that's phenomenal. It really is. It really is. do that. So, now let me talk a little bit of X's and O's. For my people that do not understand football, let me give you a teaching lesson. I'm talking about defense in my season 2. And the person that I'm going to identify now, or ID, is listed as the most important person on defense. That person is labeled as the middle linebacker. The middle linebacker is, in a lot of people's designs when they create their offense versus defense, there's an M. And that M is not too far from the middle of that page. The Mike backer, sometimes he's called. Mike backer, middle backer, whatever you want to call this particular person, they're usually the one who makes the calls. They usually call out the defense. They usually make sure everybody is lined up in the correct place. And they're usually the most ferocious from sideline to sidelines and in the trenches, which is in the middle. One name that pops up in my mind from a historical standpoint is a gentleman that ran the middle of the defense, sported the number 52. His name is Ray Lewis. Played for the Baltimore Ravens, who had the top defense, I believe, in the history for one season, with my boy Rod Woodson playing free safety, the best ever. Cornerback, safety, Rod Woodson. I know we might have an argument about that one. It's okay. But he played on that defense, led that defense. In the year 2000, they beat the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. They basically shut them out. They only gave up 7 points. It wasn't the defense, it was special teams. Number 86, I cannot think of his name for the Giants, ran a kickoff back for a touchdown. Let me add something real quick to my last video. Tom Flores was the first minority head coach, and Al Davis gave him that opportunity. I just wanted to slide that in, just in case somebody is keeping track of what I've been doing. That's critical to know that about Tom Flores. And Art Shell was the first African-American head coach hired. Both of those programs ran through Al Davis and the Raiders organization. So, back to the middle linebacker, Ray Lewis. Sideline to sideline. That defense gave up a total of 165 points that whole season against professional players. 165 points. They factored it out to be 10.5 or 10.3 points per game. They had maybe 3, 4, 5 shutouts. But Ray Lewis was right in the heart of that. He had Tony Saragusa, God bless his soul, Adams in front of him. They plugged up blockers. Outside backer was Pete Boulware and Jamie Sharper, I believe. Very good group. But the middle linebacker calls the signals. You got to get him blocked. When you create an offensive scheme, for your young people and old people alike, they should know. But if not, if this is a teaching tutorial for your first lesson, if you ever draw up something on the board from an offensive standpoint, you want to ID and figure out what are we doing with the middle linebacker. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, they point them out who they want blocked. They go right up to the line and damn near point out the guy that 5'2", 5'2". No secret. You want to get him blocked. It's a middle linebacker. So most of the time that guy interrupts, interferes, and destroys an offensive play, offensive series, and therefore the game. So the middle linebacker, that guy is a very special dude, probably one of the most prolific and most important people on the defensive side of football. So this particular episode of The Best Coach, I was describing to our student athletes, try and pick a career that's futuristic, will help you be able to to make sure that your future is concealed with success, financially, spiritually, and mentally. So, then I talked about the middle linebacker. All right, you guys be blessed. Have a powerful day. Love you.